Hey friends, it's Jackeline here. In today's video is another episode of Will I Buy It? But before we get started, and if you're new here, I hope that you will consider and subscribe to my channel, ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. And now, if you want to know what are the new and upcoming makeup and beauty releases, then just keep on watching. We are right now mid-November and we are soon approaching all the holiday sales. I mean, there are websites that they are already offering like early Black Friday deals, Cyber Monday deals. I mean, it's just crazy, but I mean, no blame right here. I mean, 2020 has been just chaotic and crazy for all of us, and we still are seeing a lot of beauty releases that I'm just excited to talk about. In fact, I was filming something else a little bit earlier, and then I said, you know what, I have a new setup right here. I really wanted to do these type of videos, but perhaps live, and I'm actually trying a ring light right now. It's a little bit dark. It's not that late, but in the room that I'm filming right now, I mean, you know, change of season and whatnot, it just looks a little bit darker. So I'm trying, you know, a new filming setup and see how it goes. Let me know if you like it or not. Anyhow, my friends, before we get started right here, you know that, I mean, credit where credit is due. These type of series were created by none other than Samantha March. So thank you, Samantha, for creating this series. It's where we talk about all the new makeup beauty releases in a very friendly way. I mean, nobody needs to get upset over anything. Everybody will have our own opinions. You like one thing, I may not like it, but that doesn't mean that we're not friends, right? It's all about the fun of loving everything that has to do with beauty. And also for me, it's really important, these type of videos, because this is a really good way that you, my subscriber, can give me a feedback on what are you interested to see from me, you know, what type of reviews or what type of content, and it just gives me a little bit of a hint of what you want to see. And you know, you're always welcome to leave me ideas in the comment section, because I love that. I want you to participate on all of these, because that's what it makes it a lot of fun. Okay friends, so you know the drill right here. I'm gonna just scooch this side right here. I have this chair that has wheels, and instead of going that way, it goes that way. Whatever. Okay, so I'm here. I'm gonna be putting some images right here, the products that I will be talking about, and on my description box below I will be also leaving all the different Instagram handles that I'm referring to, just to get the news from. There are many. I mean, the well-known one is Trend Mood, but there's also another ones that I really love, and they just give me some news on some products that I really want to try. Okay friends, I'm going into this first sneak peek right here. This makes me super excited. I have been loving so much Sydney Grace eyeshadows. Their collaboration with Mel Thompson and the Tiny Marbles palette is chef's kiss amazing. And look at this, Sydney Grace and Temptalia. I mean, Temptalia, she's huge. She's one of the pioneers on all of these about reviews in the beauty industry. I mean, she brings us, I mean, incredible reviews, and also like very close up swatches and comparisons. She has like a rating. I mean, she's kind of like right now an institution, you know, for those who we review makeup. And I mean, it seems like it's gonna be kind of like a mermaid theme kind of collaboration. I mean, I don't want to say that it's a mermaid theme, but just from these pictures right here, all those kind of like teal greens and then the purpley tones, I mean, kind of like give me mermaid vibes. There is not a set day. It says here the collection will include 3 to 12 pound palettes. Oh, so there are many palettes. Quintessential palette, On the Horizon palette, and Radiant Reflection palette. Okay, already then. And this is supposed to come spring 2021, so we're still, you know, a few months away until that happens. But I mean, it's good to see these type of news, because it really, you know, it really make us think about what we could put on our wish list and what we should be just like, okay, pass on because there's something newer and better. Okay, and now Scott Barnes. I love Scott Barnes product. Every time that I wear something from Scott Barnes, I don't know, but I just feel pretty. I feel like more glam. I don't know, his products are really good. I don't want to say that they are underrated, but I think that people, I mean, like people here, even in YouTube, I don't see a lot of people reviewing the brand or using his products, but honestly, they are of really good quality. I just reviewed his Glamazon palette. It's just gorgeous. And now he just came out with this holiday vault. So these include 10 eyeshadow palettes, and I have actually watched his reveal video, and basically all these eyeshadow palettes, all the eyeshadows, they are magnetic, so you can actually, you know, mix them in and just match and whatever. They are like pre-set by the color stories that he thinks, you know, obviously as a professional makeup artist he will recommend to you, but they just look also beautiful. There's also some duo palettes, Sugar Plum palette. Okay, so these are basically bronzer, blushes, and a little bit of highlighter. That is nothing that I mean, nothing of these I need. Obviously that I need, I should just skip it all completely, but what I really want. Okay, so the duo palettes, those are things that I kind of like feel that I already have with what I have from his collection. And then there's going to be some of his new Pave powders in original, platinum, and rose golds, and those are just to give a little bit of like shine on your body. And then 10 mini lip glosses and 3 lip liners. Okay, in Kate, Christy, and Naomi, I don't have any of those. I actually have Cindy on my lips right now, and then another lipstick. Okay, so there were only 50 available. By the time that I'm actually, you know, like scrolling on these deals right here, there are only 11 left in stock, but the price. Okay, first let's talk about the value. The value is $1,400, and the price of the vault is $525. Honestly, I would have rather just see a smaller vaults, kind of like, you see these eyeshadows, there are some that they are cool tones, some that they are warm tone, some that they are more colorful, so perhaps like a variation would have been nice. And the vault, I mean, it looks incredible, but honestly, I mean, it could be a little bit too much. $525, that's a lot. Although he offers right now Afterpay, but that's quite a bit. And 10 mini lip glosses. I think 10 lip glosses is just a little too much. I would have rather see perhaps 5 mini lip glosses and 5 mini liquid lipsticks. You know, just give a little bit more variety right there. You know what I mean? I mean, to shell out $500 like that in makeup, it's a lot. I mean, like, it could be a really, really amazing gift for someone that is, you know, like becoming a makeup artist, that is starting to be a makeup artist. I mean, Scott Barnes, again, another institution, you know, in the beauty industry we cannot take away. I mean, he's not only the makeup artist of J.Lo, he has done makeup for many years. He has worked with some of the most famous people in the world. So I mean, I think this is a type of gift that can be given to a makeup artist or someone that is aspiring makeup artist, but it's quite a bit. I wish, honestly, to have been like maybe 2 different sets, one cool tone and one warm tone, something like that, and then be each of them $250. That would have make it a little bit more accessible and a little bit more of like, I think it could have been even a better seller than this one right here. Just my 2 cents right there. Do I wish to have it? Yes, I wish to have it. Okay, friends, now Viseart. They sneak peek this beautiful quad. So it's the Petit collection. So there's a Petit of Lilas, and it's this beautiful, you know what, it reminds me a little bit to the Natasha Denona mini retro palette that is cool tones, silvers, pink, pewter tone. I mean, it just looks extraordinary. Then there is this other one right here in Framboise that is this beautiful rich pink tones. I mean, what a beauty right here. And then Parline. I love this Parline shade. I know this will give you the most beautiful golden goddess glamorous look. And then there's the new one right here, which is Chocolat. I mean, perfect Petit fours. I mean, like, come on, this is amazing. This last one is more of a warm tone. It describes a little bit of like a melange of cocoa and honeycomb hues. It looks stunning, stunning. And these right here, I think they are, oh yes, they are magnetic, so you can interchange them. And for what it looks like, I don't think they are, I mean, although they are Petit fours, I think they are going to be a little bit bigger than their Petit Pro palettes, you know, in the sense of the pants. I mean, is there a date for release? I mean, they should be releasing it anytime soon right now. Let's see. Okay, the pants, they are bigger. Okay, yeah, it says right here the pants are 1.5 gram per pant. And then when is the release date? We don't know yet. I'm sure they are gonna come really, really soon. And then, I mean, this release right here, it just happened when I'm filming. It happened actually today morning. Is the collaboration between Colourpop and Beauty Kristi. I mean, everybody saw it coming, right? Like, I remember when Christy announced her collaboration with Pure Cosmetics, everybody was more into like, oh, with Colourpop, right? And then she presented us, you know, her palette with Pure Cosmetics, and I mean, like, fantastic. It's one of the palettes that I really do not use it that much here, you know, in camera, because there's no way that you can get your hands on it. I mean, it came for a very little time to Ulta, but then it was completely gone, so I just don't use it here in front of camera. But it's a palette that I really, honestly, really enjoy. Mostly the neutral, not, you know, the neutral side. That's the one that I use. Beautiful palette. Now, this palette right here is called At Forest Side. And I think, like, as soon as you saw the sneak peek from Colourpop saying that they are collaborating, and you saw the mushrooms, it's like, really? Is that really a sneak peek, or is just a given, right? Because as soon as I saw the mushrooms, like, that has to be Christy. And to me, this is the year for Christy. I mean, at least that's the way that I feel. Everything has been going so good for her. I'm so happy for her. I mean, she's having a baby, her miracle in her life. Then the collaboration with Pure Cosmetics. And now this collaboration with Colourpop. It's a collaboration that she actually, I mean, she sent it to the universe. She, like, said it many times. That was her dream collaboration, and she finally did it. And 2020 is her year. I mean, it may not be the year for everybody else, but it's definitely her year. And I'm just so happy for her. I think she's just like 3 weeks away to, you know, like, have her baby. Oh my gosh, it's just incredible. Now, talking about the palette, I have to be honest with you. This palette, although very pretty, and I can appreciate, like, even the art, the design, everything, it looks beautiful, it's not for me. I'm a little bit torn right here. I mean, by the time that I'm recording this video, I have been, like I said, recording in the morning too. I'm sure this is sold out already, so there's no point to say that I'm gonna buy it or not, because I already miss it. But I have to say that at the same time, I wasn't, like, in a rush to get it, because this palette has, I mean, it has a lot of, like, warmer tones. It has a little bit more of a mauve or burgundy tone and a pink tone right there. I mean, more than half the palette is wearable for me, but then the last row with all those green eyeshadows, they are not for me. They are just not for me, and I have to come to realize that green is not an eye shade that I'm gonna use, and it's gonna go to waste if I buy it. So I feel really bummed about it, because I really want to support Christy in one way or another, and that's why I see these beautiful 4 different shades of the Super Shock shadows that I truly love. I don't know, maybe after I record this video, I'm gonna go and see if there's still anything of these available. But, you know, if I get to purchase something, it will be one of the Super Shock eyeshadows. I think the one that I saw in her reveal video is mycelium, something like that, and it's more like a topper type of Super Shock. It doesn't have a lot of, like, base pigment, but I mean, it looks so pretty. I know these are the colors of Christy, because I even remember when she did her review on the Mel Cosmetics palette. I don't remember the name. It's not the smoky one. It's another one, the one that has that, you know, mustard shade. You know, like, I know these are her colors, so I'm super happy for her. I'm just so happy that, I mean, like, everything is going so good for her, but I'll have to skip it. And then, talking about green palettes, and just to get it out of the way, Jeffree Star, he's coming out with this Blood Money collection. It's actually a collection. There's a palette, there's green lipsticks. I mean, guess what? No, I'm not gonna buy it. And it doesn't have, I mean, I'm not gonna get into drama right here, whether I support or not Jeffree Star and whatnot. I think his formula is really good, but this is not the palette for me. It's an all green palette. And you know, is he trying to do a more monochromatic type of palettes? I mean, this is not a new idea. I mean, he started with blood sugar, then with the blue blood, yeah, and now this one right here. I wish he could do something a little bit different too. I don't really like, you know, the very thick packaging that he uses for his eyeshadows because they're really bulky and really hard to store too. But I mean, talking in regards to this palette right here, I can appreciate the different type of greens. You know, there's different greens right here. Mossy, a little bit more chartreuse, limey greens. I mean, like there's a really nice variety right here, but it's nothing that I will purchase. Absolutely no. No, that's a skip. And then we have here Kylie Cosmetics, and you know, last year I bought her holiday collection. This is her holiday collection from this year. Holiday collection is actually Kylie and the Grinch. The other collection from Kylie is only available at Ulta Beauty. So this collection comes with an eyeshadow palette that is green. There's also highlighter, a blush, a lot of lipsticks, what it seems like eyeliners, lip glosses. I mean, I'm skipping over it. I don't like the package. I mean, I know the Grinch is something that a lot of people like, you know, but no, not for me. And definitely the palette. It's a green palette. What do you think? Love the packaging, that really, you know, nice baby pink with a gold. It looks, I mean, it looks very Christmassy, but unfortunately with Kylie, her last collections and the last few palettes that I have bought from her, they have been, I mean, workable, but not very impressive. So definitely this is a no for me, and it's available right now at Ulta online. It's exclusive online. We don't know if it's gonna come out. Oh yeah, it's coming out November 15 in the stores. And there's her, I mean, lip kits as per usual, and then an eyeshadow palette. I mean, like, I think this could be cute for those who really love the Kardashians, but yeah, no, not for me. And since we're talking about the Kardashian, there is here the holiday collection for KKW Beauty. This is limited edition. It's a 5-pound palette. I think it's a wearable palette. If you haven't tried, you know, like KKW Beauty eyeshadows, they are really, really nice. I personally like them. I like her glosses too, but this is nothing innovative. And I think, I mean, and this is the thing right here. For holiday collections, I don't really expect many brands to be very innovative and adventurous. I think usually during the holidays, it's either something very innovative, or on the opposite side, they play it safe and they bring something that is more, the people that they don't have like a big collection, that they can try their formulation, and that's what usually brands do. But this one right here, the one from KKW, I feel it's very like sad. I mean, they look more like a stocking stuffer items more than anything. The eyeshadow palette is $35 for a 5-pound palette. No. And then there's a 5-piece mini lip liner set for $29 and 3-piece mini gloss set for $26. So it's available already right now. No, I'm skipping over. Bye-bye. Pass on them. And now let's see. There's a sneak peek about James Charles. He's coming out with something. His own makeup line, his own brand. Who knows? I mean, we cannot take away from him that he's a very creative person. He does looks that are really, I mean, like he's an artist. I mean, he has a soul of an artist. It looks very colorful. I will have to see it. What is in there? Perhaps nothing for me, but I mean, you know, that's good. That's good that he's coming out with something else. And then here we go, Patrick Starrr. He's coming out with the ultimate blurring powders. So if you're new here to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. I do have dry skin, I do have mature skin, sensitive skin. The closest powders that I use in my daily life are finishing powders that have a little bit of a glow, okay? Because setting powders that are all matte, they are not for me. They just emphasize everything that I don't want to emphasize. I mean, I want to reverse back the clock. So that being said, setting powders are not really the thing that gets me really excited. Do I appreciate it? Yes. And actually, you know, he came out with an amazing powder back when he collaborated with MAC. I know a lot of people that they like to bake, those who are, you know, makeup artists, also those who actually have oily skin or convo skin, they really like it, and it was limited edition. So I'm pretty sure if there is a person who is a master on, you know, like setting powders, it's gonna be Patrick Starrr, definitely. Yeah, so this is from his One Size Beauty line, and it's available right now at Sephora. The price seems, I mean, $30 for the regular size, and then there's also a travel size for $16. It comes in translucent and also in dark deep, so he created two different ones. Okay, so this is a good lunch, but not for me, so I will skip on that one. And then Anastasia Beverly Hills, she's coming with sets, but you know what, these sets, I have these palettes, but if I didn't have them, or if I was hitting pan on any of these palettes, yes, I will purchase them, no doubt about it. These are some of the best palettes from Anastasia. I mean, she has many. If we talk about the original Soft Glam, Mother Renaissance, I mean, they are all so beautiful, but these ones right here, they are amazing. Mostly the one from Jackie Aina. So these sets right here contain, like, for example, okay, there's the Soft Glam, but there's also the Sultry palette, which is coming back. Then it comes with a lipstick or a lip gloss. Let me see. For the Bold of the Sultry, it comes with an eyeliner, an eye primer, and a mascara. For the Bold with the Jackie Aina palette, comes with the eyeshadow palette, the eyeliner, eye primer, and mascara. And then there's the Soft Glam set, which comes with a mini liquid lipstick, a mini mascara. And then there's another version of the set that comes with a vintage mini gloss. Okay, so there's a variety right here of stuff. It's available right now on her site. And honestly, I mean, if I was you, I will say go for the Jackie Aina one, and if you like cool tones, then go with the sultry one. They are beautiful palettes. I mean, and these, again, for gifts, they are amazing. And then this next palette, oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's so beautiful. And that, I mean, like, that tells you right there that I'm gonna buy it. Is the eyeshadow palette from Goss Pearl Moonstone. So gorgeous. It's beautiful. I mean, I have to get it. I have to get it. It's just extraordinary. There's no doubt about it. In fact, today morning he did his reveal. He hasn't set the day yet, but if you're interested, I will leave the link down below. You just need to sign up through Beautylish, so they will kind of send you an email when it becomes available. And I'm sure, I mean, we're gonna see it most likely. Trend Mood and other, you know, Instagram accounts, you know, letting us know. I will let you know too as soon as it comes. So you better follow me on Instagram too. But this palette is beautiful. I love those gray tones. I mean, there's a different variation of grays. One of the grays looks like it has a little bit of blue in it, and that amazing celestial blue shade is extraordinary. The only thing that I have to say about this palette is another black eyeshadow. Okay, on this palette, it totally makes sense. And I know he said that in every eyeshadow palette from his collection, there will be a black eyeshadow, and that's the only thing that I'm like, no, don't do that to us. I mean, I see it on the makeup artist point of view, you know, like he's not launching these palettes for us that we are crazy about makeup or makeup collectors. He's launching for, you know, like pretty much people that they are just like everyday, and perhaps they don't have a black eyeshadow. I wish that he will not do black eyeshadows on every single of his palettes. On this one and the first one, it totally makes sense. I mean, obviously we'll have to see the third one. And I actually watched his reveal video this morning, and it just makes me so happy that he actually listened to us, his subscribers, those who have bought his products, because I mean, I even mentioned it before, he refers a lot that his products are formulated in a way that they they are for everybody, you know, from any age, not only the 20-year-old, 30-year-old ladies, but also us who are, we are in our 40 years old and up, you know, that they are good for those who have more mature skin. And on his review video today, I saw something that to me was extraordinary. I mean, I saw all four are my friends. I love them to pieces. Kelsey was there. Mel Thompson was there. So there you go. They represent right there, you know, the 30-year-old group, different skin tones. But then Michelle Wan, I mean, she's already in her late 40s. Her skin tone is different. Her future, she's a little bit more Asian. And then the biggest surprise, Tara Lynn, my beautiful friend Tara, she was there. Honestly, I tear up because Tara, I mean, like all of them, they are wonderful. Tara has been an angel with me. She's the sweetest person. She has this beautiful tan skin tone and she's already in her 40s too. So there you go. I felt so good. I mean, like representation was there for the 40 ladies, the 30 ladies, and then the different skin tones. I think Wayne did fantastic on this release. I'm so happy that he's listening to us because like I said on my review videos, it's like, you know, for marketing purposes, you have, you know, you choose your beautiful, amazing, you know, look models, obviously, yes. But you are I mean, yes, you are a makeup artist, well known, but also, you know, like you're an influencer. You're here in YouTube. You have a presence on both YouTube, Instagram. I mean, people follow you. You have a lot of followers in these platforms, and you have opened up the space for other creators. Bring other creators in. Show off your products on other people too. And I don't know. I just felt it. I mean, it may sound silly, but honestly, it brought me to tears because it's like, okay, there's representation right there, and I can see the heart of Wayne Goss right there. It's like, okay, you know, I'm listening. Here you go. Just awesome, fantastic, amazing. So absolutely, I signed up for it. I'm buying this palette, 100%. I will be bringing my review. Oh, I'm just too excited about it, and I think out of everything, this is perhaps the thing that gets me the most excited. Okay, I'm moving on right here. We see this eyeshadow palette from YSL, is the year Spring Collection 2021. I have reviewed the YSL new formula for eyeshadows, and they are a hybrid to use as an eyeshadow, also as blushes. And I will have to say that looks, I mean, it looks really cute. I think a bride would love to have something like this. It looks pretty, but there's not a lot of depth. I mean, the good thing is it's for a springtime and definitely calls for a spring. Definitely, I mean, the shades are more pastel-y tones. This collection also, there's a few other lipsticks. Those lipsticks, they look very pretty. There's one that looks like it has a little bit of sparkles in it, but it's corally in tone. That looks very pretty. So I perhaps may get the entire collection. Maybe. It's kind of like a maybe. I'm like, and then Suqqu. Suqqu is a brand that I haven't yet tried. It has been really crazy in my life right now, so I had to step the brakes just a little. I mean, I still upload quite a bit throughout the week, 5 days out of the week, if shy 4, but most of the times 5 to 6 times a week. So I don't know, this glow powder foundation, they are only gonna bring 9 shades, but you know, glow. When they say the word glow, I'm like, sign me up for it, please. So it looks, I mean, it looks pretty. The only thing is 9 shades is very little. They are coming in on March 5th, and then they are also coming with a ton of different eyeshadow quads. This is again Spring Flower Collection 2021. So there's 7 different eyeshadow quads. There's gonna be lipsticks too, liquid lipsticks. There's also going to be blushes, liners. I don't know, I mean, like these quads right here, they look a little bit more, I don't know, they look very close to each other. Perhaps there's a warm kind of like honey tone that is kind of like calling my name, but I don't know about those. What do you think about these new Suqqu palettes coming 2021? I mean, we have seen already the holiday collection, the pre-holiday collection too. I'm still on the fence whether to get them or not. I was very excited when I saw the holiday collection, and then I said, I don't know, I'm not sure. I mean, like, I'm still debating. I'm still debating on that. And then Chantecaille is bringing us some really beautiful cushion foundations. Now they are right now available in the Asian market, and I think there's only, let me see right here, there's very little amount of shades, 4 shades only. And it seems like this is kind of like a take of the Future Skin, the one that comes in the pod, which is a beautiful foundation. I mean, I'm thinking, or so I hope, that they bring it into, you know, like Europe, United States, Canada, you know, like other countries, in other words, but that they extend a little bit more the line, because, I mean, a cushion foundation can be fun, but only 4 shades, that's very shy right there. And talking about Chantecaille, they also had come out with some matte lipstick crayons. They are called matte stylos. They cost $38. They are already available at their website. Yeah, I mean, they are really pretty. I know matte could be a really good idea right now that we're wearing masks, you know, but I don't know. I think I will perhaps get the Mauve tone one. That looks very pretty. Let me know if you want to see kind of like swatches of all of these matte shades. I mean, they look pretty. And then here we go, Christian Louboutin. There's a new lip color in Rouge 099. Glittery lip color for the new year. Is available right now in Japan. I don't like the packaging of Louis Vuitton lipsticks. I may be one of those that you're like, what? I know everybody feels like, oh, it's like an ornament, they look very pretty. I don't know, I don't like the packaging of those lipsticks, but that's okay. And then Victoria Beckham, she has come out with 2 new lip lasters in Tea Rose and Honey. And you know what, I don't know when you're gonna see the review video, but I have them right here. I have them right here, and I created, you know, like 2 different looks. This is the one in Honey, and these are beautiful cream glittery but finely milled glitter eyeshadows. They are gorgeous. And this is the one in Tea Rose. I mean, super lovely. They are available right now at Victoria Beckham's website. You're gonna see my review fairly soon. Each of them, they cost $36 if you're interested. Like I said, my review will be up perhaps before this video or after this video, and I have compared it with the new Chantecaille Luminescent eyeshadows, also with the new Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadows. She has come out with many single eyeshadows, so yeah. So anyhow, I leave it right there for homework for you. And then Patrick Ta, he just came out with a face gloss, and he did kind of like a sneak peek with Patrick Star. And you know what? This is very editorial. This is something that I can definitely see a makeup artist using it, but definitely it's not for me. So definitely I'm gonna skip on it. Yeah, I like the name. She Gives Me Life. $38. Okay, and then the last thing that I want to talk about is Chanel and their Fleur de Printemps. So this is their spring collection. There's a blush and highlighter duo that looks incredible. I mean, peach tones, you know, that's me. Peachy, like warm, beautiful tone, and I'm all over about it. I mean, Chanel, you know, I'm sorry to say it, but that's what it is. And now it's coming in January, so this is very exciting. So I think things are getting a little bit more normal in the sense of like when things are launching and where is it launching. I see obviously first it's gonna go perhaps Asia, and then it's gonna come either to Canada or United States. I mean, we have seen a variation right there. We just have to be patient. Definitely I'm gonna get it. I mean, we see here this beautiful, really warm tone quad. I mean, it's nothing super different, but I think, I mean, it's really like a beautiful spring quad. Definitely I will have to give it that. It's nothing like revolutionary, absolutely not, but I really love, you know, this peach terracotta tone and then that little bit of gold in there. I think it's beautiful. Then there are 3 different nail polishes. I think I wanna get that peachy tone. Looks very appealing. Definitely the blush, the 2 quads right there, they are beautiful. Okay, so that's that. And I know Chanel is bringing also the Lion, I think, lipsticks, and I think we were supposed to receive the liquid lacquer lipsticks next year 2021, but it seems like they're gonna arrive perhaps mid-December or beginning of December, so we need to keep our eyes peeled for that. And I was completely lying to you. Chanel wasn't the last release that I wanted to talk about. The last release that I really wanted to talk about is this new and beautiful palette from Lisa J and her brand BK Beauty. This is the first cosmetic item from BK Beauty and is their True Beauty palette. It comes with 12 different shades, 6 mattes, 6 shimmer shades. They are super wearable. I love the color story. You know that I love a beautiful lilac-y shade. I mean, I love the combination of neutral tones, and it really speaks about Lisa and her brand and her style. I think it's just so beautiful. It is actually now available at BK Beauty's website. It costs $45. I mean, totally on it. I want it. Okay, my friends, and I think this does it for this Will I Buy It. Before you go, please let me know if you like the lighting right here. I mean, I think you can see through my eyes. I'm using a ring light. Usually I like to film early in the morning or somewhere midday because I like to film in natural light, but like I said, light is changing and I need to kind of like try certain things. I also want to go live, and I know when going live it's better to do it, you know, later in the evening because you guys are more, you know, like you're able to connect. So I will love your feedback on that, and I will love to know from you which of all these new makeup and beauty releases are getting your attention. Which of all these products will be like, hey Jacqueline, you should review these. I'm really interested on, because at the end you're the one who gives the feedback, you're the one who guides this channel too. I love to hear from you. Thank you so much again for all the love, for the support. I'm trying to get here to my channel to the 10K subscribers. So while you're leaving your comment and before you leave, I hope that you will give me that opportunity. You want to become part of my family, subscribe to my channel, ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. Right there I keep you posted when something new is coming too. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also share with family and friends, and until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye bye.